Much drama in the Kavanaugh hearing as questioning of Christine Blasey Ford continues. I'm here with Julie Rendelman. She's a law and crime trial analyst. Now, Julie, we're not in a trial here, of course. This is a hearing. It's about whether or not Brett Kavanaugh is the right person to sit on the Supreme Court. That's really what the senators are going to have to answer at the end of the day today, or maybe another day, depending on how they handle these newer allegations that have come out in recent days. But we just saw a little bit of a scuffle about that polygraph test. So it sounds like the report that was prepared was allowed in, but the Republican senators are asking for more. Tell us a little bit about polygraph tests generally and what you would see if that was coming into a courtroom.
I'm not sure what you'd see. I mean, you may see the questions that were asked and the answers, and then honestly, like the actual polygraph test, which just shows a series of lines that someone needs to interpret in order for someone to understand what it means. Because remember, polygraph tests are made to show deception, and so if I'm looking at it, I wouldn't know what the heck I was looking at. You would need someone to explain what it is in order for it to be relevant.
I think that might be the point that the Democratic senators were making, that, well, you've said we can't have the person that performed the test here at the hearing today, so what good is anything but this report?
Correct. It becomes almost meaningless, except it's out there and we all know that she quote-unquote passed the test. But yeah, you're correct. They're limiting kind of the value of it.
Certainly. And look, polygraph tests generally not admissible in court, but certainly something that can be considered at today's hearing. We will go back live to the courtroom. We do have to take a quick break, but don't go anywhere. The drama and history-making hearing continues after this. We are live in the Kavanaugh hearing. Julie Rendelman, law and crime trial analyst. We don't have too much time, but right now it seems like there's a focus on, of course, an issue we knew was going to come up, the timing of this information becoming public. And I think that's where the prosecutor is going in this case.
Yeah, and I'm not sure that that necessarily helps kind of get them where they need to be, because what they need to do is basically focus on whether or not they can establish that she doesn't have a memory of what happened all those years ago to prove that it's not this judge that committed this crime. So I'm a little confused as to why this is the focus, but hey, I'm not in there. So.
Yeah, well, we do know that obviously that was a tenet of the Republicans' arguments, right? They're saying, hey, look, this came out at very convenient timing, but I don't necessarily think it's coming out clearly in the testimony. We do have to go to a break, but we will have more of a breakdown of the Kavanaugh hearing, and we're keeping an eye on the chamber's courtroom.